So, Misha, congrats! We finally have Forsage. By the way, the reopening of Georgia cinema theaters are alongside with the premiere of Forsage 9. Yeah, do I remember correctly? It's a 9.
Yeah, Fast and Furious 9 is already premiered in Georgia, and we can say that people, not just in Georgia but around the world, and not just people, it's millions of people, are now able to see Georgian and Tbilisi streets in the movie. The last 10 minutes, which is the most intense part of the movie, where all heroes are kind of concentrated in, and the main fighting scenes and rallying and competition scenes are there. It's just in Tbilisi, and I think especially now during COVID times when you need marketing strategies, I think it's invaluable. It's really hard to estimate the marketing value that this episode will bring to Georgia in terms of the awareness of Georgia and especially Tbilisi, the cities and the streets that are seen there.
Which means the final movie, whatever was premiered, unfortunately I couldn't attend. Thanks for invitation anyway. It met all your expectations. Am I right, Misha?
I would say it exceeded our expectations because I was not expecting to see so many scenes and so many beautiful scenes. One thing is to let's say watch the movie itself, and the people will generally watch the movie itself and not concentrate on the streets. Yeah. But in this movie, you can actually see amazing views of Rustaveli Street, of the surrounding landscape areas. You can even see the Tatsminda part, there's Georgian police shooting at the heroes, and you get this.
Is it a true story that there is a part where Tbilisi is also identified as the mark?
Yes. Oh. So there are some different, the Fast and for the people who watch the other series, it's always happening in some other cities, right? So there is Tokyo there, London, it's Germany, I think it's Cologne, and then finally it says Tbilisi, and the last 10 minutes, everything's going on in Tbilisi. So this was, you get this very positive feeling of pride of seeing your streets, which you actually walk down every day in the biggest movie, and you realize and understand that this is something that is going to be screened on all continents, in all cinemas. It's not just a movie that, let's say, will only be shot and screened in one country, right? It's not anywhere. And the budget of the movie, and you can see that the things that are happening there are crazy. There is a scene, for example, where they're flying with a car to the sky, and not just the sky, to the universe. And they're flying to the universe from Tbilisi. So, this movie is crazy itself. It has a lot of special effects, and now you can see Georgia there as well. So I'm very proud of it.
Another story mentioning state agency produced in Georgia was coming from the government session, the latest one, if I remember correctly, where Prime Minister admitted about a very important agreement, which was later on followed up by the signatures of both World Bank and the representative of the Georgian government, stating that additionally $85 million has been attracted through the World Bank channels, and most of them, around 80 or 85% from this amount, will be diverted directly to producing Georgia state agency projects, which will help and benefit all the projects implemented by yourself and team. Please update us whether this is actually for the existing programs. We might have additional component during this pandemic period anyway, or what's going on with the money, which we're going to have, Misha, if I remember correctly, for 5 years, correct?
Yeah.
And it's a loan.
It's a loan. So for consecutive 5 years, we're going to have 68 million euros. Out of 85, 68 million will be diverted and specifically designated to Enterprise Georgia's Producing Georgia programs. So it will, on one side, support all existing programs that we have, and also the let's say, increase demand on these programs. And on the other hand, we will add some other programs with the help of this loan. For example, we will have, there is a component of digitalization. So we will help Georgian companies and SMEs especially to become much more digital and to implement digitalization in their daily routine. So this is a process that we've been through, let's say, I think more than 6 months, I think almost 1 year. We did the compliance. I mean, World Bank did compliance audit for Enterprise Georgia's programs, and we have a green light, which means that it's a very good thing for
for any IFI worldwide.
Yeah. So we're happy about that.
Congrats with it. Maybe even besides having quite cheap money, it means that efficiency, you guys, your team and the agency are verified by the World Bank as a profitable, which means that you are quite effective. Yeah. Congrats with that. Maybe personally for me, that's another fantastic news. Maybe even I'm more excited than the loan itself of 85 million. Congrats, Misha, and all the best wishes to your team.
Thank you, Georgi.